This is a hadith Qudsi that Allah Most High, He says, أَنَا عِنْدَ ظَنِّ عَبْدِي بِي وَأَنَا مَعَهُ إِذَا ذَكَرَنِي. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says in this blessed hadith, I am in the opinion of my servant of me, and I am with him if he remembers me. So here the ulama, they say, what does it mean when Allah says, I am in the opinion of my servant of me? The commentary, the ulama, they say that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He treats a person, He forgives a person, He answers their dua, He grants them help in their times of difficulty, and He is merciful. So if a person thinks well of Allah, if he knows Allah, and he expects this mercy from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and so Allah will treat him that way. So if a person knows, I did a sin, but Allah's mercy is so great that my sin is nothing, no matter how many sins I did in front of His mercy, I know that Allah can forgive because He's so generous. It's like if you go to a very generous person and you ask him for a favor, you know that he'll grant it to you, right? But if you don't know that Allah is generous, if you think that Allah does not forgive, then He will treat a person accordingly. So a believer, they never despair of Allah's rahmah, Allah's mercy, Allah's forgiveness, Allah's answering the dua. They know He hears, they know He listens. The only person who would deny the mercy of Allah is a disbeliever. They would think, Allah doesn't hear my dua, Allah will not forgive me. So this is one of the meanings of this hadith, is to always think and know by that you should know your Lord and know that He's forgiving, and know that He answers the dua, and know that He hears you, and know that He's merciful. And any test He sends your way is for your own benefit. So knowing Allah and knowing how generous He is should lead us to expect good from Him. And this is a backdrop for the talk about the sunnah of optimism. The one who knew Allah more than any other human being, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And in him knowing Allah, he expected the mercy and rahmah and victory and help from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He knew that Allah would answer his dua.